You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Archer After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Archer After Show.
Well, hello there, Internet.
Thank you for joining us.
How are you? We're doing fine. Thank you for asking. You guys are listening to AfterBuzz TV. We're talking Archer tonight, Season 5, Episode 5, titled Southbound and Down. Kind of like Eastbound and Down, but not quite.
Southbound and Down.
It's a little bit different, but you know, it's still hitting that.
When I saw the title, I was like, wait, is that No, that's a different thing.
That's exactly the reaction they wanted you to have.
They did. They confused you, and they won.
Oh, and they are they, but who are we? Great question, Internet. I'm Greg Goodness.
And I'm Scott Moore.
This is Zach Wilson.
And I'm Roya over here in this corner.
Roya, you're so far away.
You are.
I
I can't even
know.
touch you now. You're
That's
too far
a
away
very
this
good
way.
thing.
That's how it was ordered to
Right.
be,
Yeah.
Scott.
I didn't want to bring it up to you guys, but quietly asked to be moved.
Exactly. Well, Roy and Scott, you guys could not be in a car, or in Archer's case, a tour bus together with your current restraining order. And how great is it that we are now on the road with Archer, traveling across this great old country of ours, the good old U.S. of A.
It was great how excited he got. He's like, we only have 24 hours to get to Texas.
Just laying out that premise right away. Like, please, let's lock this in so that we can propel this throughout the entire episode. This is what this is going to be. I love how straightforward it was. I also have to say that this is a nice hearkening back to the Frisky Dingo days when they had a giant campaign bus that Killface was going on. Just Adam Reed has a thing for buses.
He does.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I love that cover art, or not cover art, I guess expanded van art.
The bus.
The
Yeah.
bus rap art.
Yeah, exactly. Of Charlene laying down all seductively on the side of the bus, right?
They do
Right.
enjoy putting bizarrely naked people on the sides of vehicles.
Krieger, Charlene. I mean, I think Charlene is the better of those two options of people to see naked on the side of a vehicle. But, you know, there is a overall theme there.
Says you.
I know, right? I'm like, okay.
See, guys, I'm at a natural disadvantage for this episode, though, because as I understand it, it was a direct parallel to Smokey and the Bandit, which I am ashamed, horrified to admit I have never seen. Has anyone else at this table seen Smokey and the Bandit?
I have no comment at this time.
Oh my God. Roya,
I know, right?
save us.
I mean, I wish I did, just because it'd make viewers very happy. And
Right, all the hate comments now that we'll be getting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone, submit your complaints now that we haven't
Yes.
seen a movie from I'm not sure when.
Comment below.
You're like, send it mail, P.O. Box.
But it's a great premise, and Archer was obviously really excited about it.
Right.
Cyril still being a bit of a wimp, even in the bus.
Well, I thought he kind of went back to the old Cyril that we knew from ISIS days, is what I felt like his character was this episode, especially because for the first few episodes he was Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Lawyer, Legalese, and now he kind of went back to his old kind of self in this episode, I thought.
Yeah.
Can I just go back to what we just said, how we didn't know the whole thing? Because I
Please
have something
do.
to play for that, just letting you guys know.
Ooh, boy.
As Archer would have wanted to do on his phone. I'm just saying, he wanted to do that one episode. So, anyways, go on. Zach.
No, that is true. That is, we deserve all of that sad, slowly lowering trombone music. Or is it
Again.
harmonica? What is that?
It's a sad trumpet. I'm just going with it.
It's the sad trumpet.
I thought it was going to sound a lot better, so that's what happens when you don't check beforehand.
No, we all see. We were ill prepared of not watching Smokey and the Bandit,
Right.
and you were ill prepared for sad trumpet music. It's fine.
I just want to do it again, but I won't.
One more time. Just one more time.
Okay. Oh,
Those.
Moving on.
This is getting so off track so fast. Those are the bullet sounds of that biker gang pulling up alongside that tour bus. And
Yes, they
you're
are.
absolutely right, Scott, as opposed to earlier episodes where we might have seen Cyril, I had thought at least do competent driving, try to knock them off the road. Instead, he just accidentally pushes them off the side.
I mean, that makes more sense than Cyril being good at driving takedowns.
That's true. I guess Cyril, if we are going to stay in his character, Cyril wouldn't know defensive driving on a tour bus.
I mean, let's face it, Cyril's not like a confident guy, except apparently at law and accounting.
yeah.
Those are the only times he's ever confident.
So we're putting him
And
into a
competent.
lawless situation on the road, and he is failing per
Yes.
usual.
Although he comes screeching around that corner like expertly at first as he like comes in that stock car, and then he just like rams into the sidewalk.
Yeah, breaks the stupid axle, as it were. I really loved, though, speaking of the biker gang pulling up along the side, how not even just exciting, but how beautiful looking was that entire chase scene. Like when
Oh,
the
yeah.
tire blew out, Scott,
That
you
was
were
the
saying.
thing I was noticing was the tire. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Great.
amazing. And then I just love the detail of all the water flying up when they run into those barrels. It was just such we've talked about this before in the past, like in the past season, where I think we really noticed it when Archer was falling out
Yeah,
of
it was that falling scene out of the skyscraper that was really incredible.
Yeah,
last
we were
season.
like, this is really
Yeah.
intense. But this was like that sustained for
Yeah.
like a 2-minute long chase sequence, which was, again, to me, sort of a beautiful thing.
It was.
Yeah, it was great
I know.
art. You could have taken a lot of those still frames and just like put them on the wall.
I want to take the entire episode and put it on the wall.
I guess if you got an LCD screen, you just play it on a loop.
Exactly. Archer is art,
Art.
guys.
That's art.
If, what's his name, Shia can hang out in a plastic bag,
And I was like,
and
what?
call that art. You know what? Guys,
What?
don't worry about it. I'm trying to make this modern. I'm trying to bring a little
Come on,
culture
lick
into the
back.
room.
Let's get back on topic.
Good one.
Oh man, Archer has lick back now. And speaking of lick back, the little dynamic shift between Archer and Pam in this episode, forcing them into a car together. They clearly didn't, well, at least Archer didn't want to be there to begin with. Really wanted to be riding shotgun with Lana.
I love that line. He opens it up. Who's gonna have snappy dialogue with me, underscored by sexual tension?
Foreshadowing. We really did see the return of the sexual tension between Archer and Pam in this episode, though.
especially when she farts in the hat. Puts it in his
Very
face.
beginning, yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
that tension.
so hot.
That is hot.
Greg had one reaction to that moment.
Listen, guys, I think I've made it abundantly clear in prior podcasts. I have a thing for Pam. If Pam was in front of me, I would so put a ring on it. Granted, she has a bit of a coke problem right now, but I'm in love with Pam. She is just totally confident in who she is. She's ready to go out and drive all night if she has to. Again, cocaine playing a really large factor in that. But a good chick
Even
overall,
after whatever went down in that truck stop.
Man,
Right.
whatever. She's just expressing herself. You gotta be
Snowballs.
comfortable with your sexuality
Snowballs.
and stuff.
Now, are you in love with Pam or Cookie Monster?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are you in love with old Pam too, or is this all encompassing?
Oh gosh, this is such a tough question. I'm in Archer's camp, where we always liked Pam for who she was, and now all the coke is it's bringing out aspect that's fun. People like it. They like seeing new Pam.
Party
Come on.
Pam.
Party Pam, yeah, with her cake cokes, cupcakes.
Yeah, what was that?
This is a great sticking point.
Coke
is-
cakes.
Yeah, Coke cakes.
Coke cakes.
I think is what we finally
Yes.
landed on. Those definitely had cocaine in them, right? That's not just.
Yeah, they're like topped with cocaine.
Yeah, she has to.
I just thought the whole thing was. and just like, molded into a
It's cocaine icing.
looking like a cupcake, like the fake
Confetti.
vegetarian meats.
it's a
like,
it's a
that kind of thing, like,
substitute.
make it look like it.
It's a substitute for baking powder, right?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Forget the baking powder and the just use the Coke.
Yeah. Or just have Coke. You don't even need actual food. You can just
Exactly.
have that.
That's because she said she was on I think it was Archer said she was just on the Coke diet there for the
Yeah.
whole ride over. So yeah.
And it was working for Archer in a physical sense. He really was sort of checking her out as she's leaning back to dump all that Coke out onto the highway. And what was the exact line? You wrote it down.
You've got the great subcutaneous adipose tissue.
Yeah, subcutaneous adipose.
Does Adam Reed just read biology books in his spare time? Does he just sit down with Grey's Anatomy and be like, this will be a joke someday?
That was an awesome line.
It was.
Like, only a show like Archer can pull off a joke with the phrase subcutaneous adipose tissue and have me on, like, just laughing hysterically.
Yeah, I don't even know what adipose is. I've heard subcutaneous before, but never adipose.
Adipose, as I learned thanks to Doctor Who, is a fat cell.
Well, I've got a lot of those.
Yeah.
Aw, sad Scott. Aw.
I thought subcutaneous was the fat cells. I'm confused, but
I
there we are.
don't know. Speaking of fat cells,
So you learn
Archer-
something new. No, before we're going, you learn something new from watching Archer. Not only is it funny and comical, but you get to learn something.
The
Yeah.
more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah. And
Little-
I wish I had that sound.
You can just play the sad
You know
trombone one again.
what's
Yes.
really funny is that when I don't need it, it's always there. But when I want to use it, I can't find it. So.
Much like my
Next time.
relationships. Yeah, so.
Aw.
Dude, are you okay? Do we need to hold an intervention? I think you're just jealous of the sweet sexual tension going on between Archer and
I
Lana.
have to admit, I was a little jealous of that.
This isn't the first time that they hooked up, though.
No.
They
And it
were
won't be the last.
because we were trying to discuss on the exact timeline where it was. I think they hooked up right before the end of season 3, right?
We did say it was season 3.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And they were rocking each other's
Yeah,
worlds.
yeah.
Or at least
Season
Pam was
3.
rocking Archer's world.
Yeah. The best sex that he's ever had, if we want to flash back that far. That was a statement that Archer made. He couldn't get enough Pam.
Yep.
And now she is looking svelte,
She goes, "Oh, you want to bang me?"
just so sweetly and so innocently.
That was
Yeah.
So then who would you guys vote for Archer to be with? Lana or Pam?
Pam, all the way.
There's so much more fun to be had with Archer and Pam together.
There's so much more fun, but you just know that it's like it has to be Lana at the end.
You
At
like
the
how-
very end when, it's got to be with her.
You like how I just turned Archer into like Dawson's Creek?
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean,
Who's he
it
gonna be
really
with? Who's he
is.
gonna be with?
Yeah.
No, but that would be a great plot line if
It
they
would
actually
be.
started dating, and then like, because
Yeah.
it would be fun with Lana would get jealous
Oh,
of
of course she
Pam.
gets so jealous.
Good job.
I know. We
100%.
could turn this into like a soap opera discussion here, like.
But here's the thing is that I don't think Archer can date Pam because they clearly have some sort of a dynamic where Archer is looking out for
Yeah,
her.
it was sort of like the big brother, like kind of role. I felt like he was playing
Yeah.
today.
Weird.
He was
Yeah.
reassuring
Big brother.
her. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it does have a super weird mix of sexual tension
does.
and also like I'm your big brother looking out for you.
Being the responsible one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they are going towards the south, so maybe that would work.
Oh, come on now.
And insert hater comments below.
Yes, right.
Hey.
You can send all your hate comments to.
Would you like to know where to find me on Twitter?
You can send all your hate to @HeyRoya.
To be fair, Archer hated on Texas in one single
Oh
line.
my God! One
Yes.
fell swoop with that comment, which was great.
More than we ever could.
Yes.
There's got to be someone looking for enough
Yeah.
cocaine to forget they're in
that
Texas.
they live in Texas.
Somebody somewhere wants enough cocaine to forget they live there.
Yes, in Texas. And I like to say that for me, being from Florida, that's usually what we would say. In Florida, so I'm glad to see Texas take that.
Hey,
You can have it.
I can't judge. I have never been to Texas. It could be a lovely
What?
place. Yeah.
Wow, we need to get you out
Have
more,
you?
Greg.
Have you
Why
been
are
to
you
Texas?
calling me out?
I don't know. You're saying what? And, like you are shocked that I've never been.
I'm shocked.
I'm just enjoing the show.
I'm
Hell,
shocked.
hell, man,
Not even in Dallas airport? Come
I'm
on.
dating a Texan, and I found it hysterical.
Oh, okay. Well, that I'm not sure if that makes it valid, but okay, that's fair enough.
I need to get both of you out more. Jeez.
Hey, you don't need to go out, though. You really don't. There's no reason to. And you know why you never need to go out?
I don't know, but I think you're going to tell us. Why?
I am going to tell you. iTunes. That's right, people. You can get everything that you want at home on your computer, on your digital box. You can go and get the movies, you can go and get the TV shows, the music, but most importantly, you can get the podcasts. Whose podcasts? If you're feeling so inclined, possibly ours. You can subscribe. More importantly, you can rate and you can comment through some sort of crazy algorithm. It keeps the lights on in here. And you can also check us out on YouTube. Do the same thing. Give us a like, give us a comment. And these are all good things that we enjoy seeing you guys do.
We really do love hearing from you guys. It's fun to interact. Like, we want to know what you thought of the episode and what you thought about all the bull that's coming out of our mouths.
Yeah, do you want Archer to get with Pam or with Lana?
Who's the father of Lana's baby?
Yeah, well, we've covered that before.
but we still don't know.
We still don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
And in fact, on the YouTube comments, Lickadesplit123 says, I don't know how, but Archer is definitely Lana's baby daddy.
We have to assume that he is,
do.
right?
It's
got to be coming to a head at some point.
I like the Ray theory. I don't know that it's true, but I like it.
I really like that Ray theory, too.
Just because it's so off the rails there.
Diane Sutherland loved this episode. I enjoy this podcast. Thank you for listening, Diane.
Oh, thank you, Diane.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Queen of Fandoms just says, hey, phrasing.
That could be applied to our entire show.
Right.
Because that's what we were deciding between. That's what she said and phrasing. And you know what?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I got it.
Phrasing.
No.
Phrasing.
Phrasing
wins
all the
out.
way.
Sorry, Zach. Go ahead.
The last person I want to shout out, Senzu Beats, says, okay, the guy with the beard. I'm pretty sure since Greg wasn't here for that episode, they're referring to me. You sound exactly like Cheryl Carroll's brother in the Sea Tunt episodes. Just thought you should know. LOL. I don't know if I should LOL because I can't tell if that's a compliment.
I think it is.
I said it's a compliment too. So
He
it's
has
a
a
compliment.
lovely voice. He
Yes.
plays the
Am I
young
that-
son of
am I
Bob
that
Ferguson.
He's a
nasally?
working VO actor. Come on,
Yeah.
embrace it. It's a compliment.
All right.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It is.
Thank you for pointing out
That's
and giving
right.
that lovely compliment.
Yes,
Guy whose screen name I
forgot it too. But
Yeah,
good
there
job
we go.
there
Thank
for
you.
commenting and keep those comments coming along.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cheryl Carroll's brother, someday I'm going to find a way to transition without saying speaking of. Cheryl Carroll's brother, we don't need to worry about him, but we do need to worry about Cheryl Carroll, who is now taken a third name, Charlene.
I think it's Sure.
Charlene.
right?
Charlene.
It's Charlene.
Charlene. It's good vocal exercises, guys. She is becoming quite the actual country singer. She has the ego of one, for sure,
That is for sure.
as we saw in this episode.
To be fair, I
Part
think
of
she
the
had.
prerequisites.
I think she had the ego before.
But now she
Now it's-
has the power.
Yes, now it's even more. Now it's expanded.
It's fun to see her going up against Malory, though, because it's exactly what we, not to pat ourselves on the back here, it's exactly what we predicted at the start of the season. That Malory, her whole world is crumbling down around her, and now that golden egg lies with Charlene. So even though Malory so wants to be in control, you could see it in this episode, she has to sort of like back off and go with what Charlene wants to do. They had to travel on a bus.
Tame the monster. Yeah, she wanted to just fly.
Yeah.
And now Charlene doesn't fly.
I love pointing out that she's had sex on a blimp, but now she
Not just sex, but choke sex.
Yes.
But for some reason now she can't fly.
Charlene doesn't fly. I don't know
Exactly.
what her reasoning was. She didn't give a specific reason, just saying that she doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I think it worked out great for the episode.
Yeah, and you can't put a price on free publicity.
That's right. And an amazing tour bus. Mm-hmm. Come on.
I think that's going to be a huge component later on down the line,
Well,
though, is that Charlene is, well, not the bus itself.
Well, the bus too, which again, another little humble brag that we did talk about in previous episodes about that they're going to be bringing the Coke and transporting it around with the back of the cover of the tour bus.
We figured out
Right?
the logistics of this way
Right?
ahead of time.
I mean, we are
guys.
so
preview-
ahead of the curve here.
The full season preview in the first episode definitely didn't. assist us in any of that.
But we're going to be seeing a lot more of her, and I think it's with, good justification because she is quite the singer. She really riled up all those people before she flipped them off on
With her
public access
one
TV.
song,
Yeah.
the Travis County.
There will be no encore.
But it's great. I really enjoyed her singing. And that actually segues us into our news and gossip section.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So, guys, Charlene is quite the singer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know, I just wish there was a way that I could listen to Charlene singing all of my favorite country songs.
Well, Greg, coming soon to an iTunes near you.
What?
Yes.
They announced they had a little teaser on the episode today that they're going to be dropping the Charlene album on March 3rd.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that soon. You don't have to wait that long now, Greg. Less than a week away.
I'm planning on pre-ordering it strongly because I already have an iTunes gift certificate lined up. But we got a few tracks. We preview that we can listen to on the
little sneak.
iTunes.
Yeah.
Roya, can we pull one
Yeah,
up?
definitely. Just want to let you know it's only $11.99 if you pre-order.
Ooh,
Yeah.
only
Right?
$11.99.
Yeah.
Bargain at
What a
that.
rate.
Right.
Now I want you to pick a number 1 through 12 and let me know, and I will preview that one.
One.
Okay.
He's going with since he's Mike 1, he's got to go with 1. Oh yeah.
Wait a second. This song sounds vaguely familiar.
Greg, what are we listening to here?
Danger Zone.
Woo.
And that's all you get.
No!
Oh, what a
Hey.
tease.
But $11.99.
It could be
$11.99.
yours and more.
And I'd like to read off just a couple of the other track names from this album, including Swing Shift, 40 Miles of Mountain Road, Baby Please Don't Go, which they were definitely playing during that season preview trailer, if I remember correctly. I'll Burn It Down, which sounds very apt for Charlene.
Right.
And my personal favorite title, Gypsy Woman.
That was the track that basically I was like, I have to buy this album. I don't even need to know what the song is like. I'm buying.
You're like, you were sold on that.
Why Gypsy Woman? Why was that your pick?
It's one of my favorite jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, going back and referencing the old Gypsy Woman.
Just like the Gypsy Woman said.
Yeah, going all the way back to season 4 on that one.
Yeah.
There you go. Your favorite.
So if country is your speed, pick up Charlene's new album because it's going to be pretty dope, probably.
Right. I mean, I smell Grammy. I don't know about you guys, but that's got Grammy written all
Charlene
over
already
it.
does.
CMT Awards.
Charlene's going for the EGOT.
That's right.
I guess that could count as a prediction, right? That's enough to
Sure.
segue us into spooky theremin music.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I know a lot of you guys listening can't see it, but I'm trying to mime playing the theremin, but I have no idea
that
how a
what that is,
theremin
I know I
Greg?
didn't know what that was, but
I was just letting him go with it. I didn't want to argue.
it's true. It's easier that way.
You have to take that attitude with me a lot. It's like he's doing his own thing. Let's just let him be. All right, guys, let's go around the horn. Predict something.
This is this episode. First of all, we didn't even talk about that Ray is walking again.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, yay for
And
Ray.
goose stepping, no
Yeah.
less.
Oh my god.
That was the biggest laugh of the episode for
Yeah.
me. Was it's not supposed to be funny.
Yeah, what was that?
Krieger's one of the boys from Brazil.
I know,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Krieger's gonna slip back into Nazi ways. Evil Krieger? Like
What?
like
Good
actually evil Krieger, not like the
Right.
pseudo evil he's been doing the entire
All right.
run.
So you just did your prediction right there. I don't know. I'm wondering how much further it's going to be until Pam, is she going to OD? Like, what's going to happen with her? Because I feel like
No.
she's just getting to a point where they're going to have to do something with that. How much
Shut your
How
mouth.
much longer can she go?
What if she ODs, goes into a coma, and gets fat again off of the feeding tube?
Right off the feeding tube. See, that's what I was thinking. Like something like that. Like she's going to go back to her old self.
Would a hospital allow that to happen? Or they'd be like, listen, we just want to really plump her up while she's in this coma.
Yes, we're definitely looking for realism here.
I'm just saying.
Cocaine
Roy,
cupcakes.
I think it's gonna hit the extreme there.
I'm gonna bring Lana's baby into this.
Ooh.
And I think we're gonna figure out who the father could actually be.
Really?
I think it's time
How
for them
soon?
to reveal it.
That's happening.
Well, not
soon?
in next episode, because obviously that'd be way too easy. And that would be an awesome prediction to get right. But I think they're going to tease us with who the baby daddy is going to be. Or how she got pregnant. Something about her pregnancy is going to be revealed. Just saying.
Okay. I like it. I dig it. I have a much subtler prediction at this point. I think next episode is going to open with Lana reading a magazine. Because every single episode that I've seen so far this season opens with Lana reading an obscure magazine.
That's true.
And then branches out
That's true.
from there. So you can put money on that. That's a sound investment, folks.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Only time will tell.
All right, guys. We've talked enough. That about does it for us here at AfterBuzz. Everyone go around the horn. Remind them who you are.
Well, guys, you can find... I'm going to go first.
You should.
I have control. I'm right
Yes.
here.
Right.
First.
Right.
You guys can find me on Twitter at Hey Roya. That's HeyRoya. And I'm also on Instagram. Same name, same thing.
Hey guys, I'm Zach Wilson. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @ZachWilson. That's ThatZachWilson. And also here on AfterBuzz on Grimm, Helix, and Almost Human. And coming up soon, ABC's new show, Resurrection.
Ooh, lots of stuff.
Busy man.
You are. I'm like, wow. You are always here. You can find me on Twitter at SMan80. That's SMan80. And also here for the Looking After Show Sunday nights. And if you happen to be in LA and you don't care about the Oscars, come check me out in Sympathy Laugh at the Belly Room at the Comedy Store this Sunday night, March 2nd at 8:30.
Hotcha. All right. Stand-up show. Good for you, sir. I am Greg Goodness. You can find me on the twits at Greg Goodness. It's very simple, easy to remember. How could you not follow me is the real question.
It's pretty easy.
I know, right?
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We've been talking Archer here on AfterBuzz. We'll catch you next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.